How important was it for you guys after the opening loss to come back, get a win, and split the first two games of the season?
It was a huge win for us on Saturday against Western Washington. They're a really good team. They'll be a great team in the region this year, and especially the way that we played on Friday. It was nice to see us bounce back and play a lot better on Saturday with just more urgency and aggression, I guess you could say. We didn't come out Friday very well, and I didn't feel like we had enough focus. And when you play such a good team like Seattle Pacific, they just eat you up, and that's what happened.
That difficult schedule continues on the road this week. Hope International, Cal Baptist, and those tough opponents, but definitely schedule them for conference. And just talk about those two matchups.
Right, we head down to Hope International. We've played them at home a lot lately and haven't played down there at all. And so, while they're an NAIA school, they're a good one. They'll really compete in their conference, and they play a style that's tough to guard. They really have a lot of movement and get up and down the court and have some good athletes. And so, I think it'll be real similar to a conference team for us. And so we need to make sure that we're focused for that one, and then on Friday we'll get ready for Cal Baptist, who as we know is the national runner-up last year in Division II, and with almost everyone back. And so it'll be a huge challenge for us on Saturday, but it'll be fun. It'll be great to go in there and see what we're made of.
All right. Just looking at the all tournament team, Kiana was obviously one of the players included. How has she kind of integrated herself to the team? Obviously having a big game in Saturday's win.
Right, we mixed things up a little bit. We moved Kiana to the off guard and started Nika per year at the one, and they, while it's not something new for Nika, it's just something that we hadn't done that much yet. Obviously Kiana responded, but a lot of that had to do with Nika. She's a great playmaker. She found Kiana Brown in the open court, in the half court, and then Kiana was able to knock down some shots. But I think that a lot of credit needs to go to the other players who found her, and especially Nika.
Just Cal Baptist, obviously, with them having the huge year they did last year. What kind of challenges will they give you guys, just knowing, like you said, they pretty much have everybody back from last year's team?
Yeah, well, you obviously have to start on the inside and focus on their post play, but we were just looking at stats, and their point guard hit over 100 threes, and their off guard hit 65 or something like that. So that's a double whammy, I guess, that you could say. They can score from the outside and the inside, and they score the best in transition. And so they're just an all-around good team. So there's every facet of the game that you have to make sure you're focused for, and it starts with slowing them down, and trying not to let them get out in the open court, and that always goes back to what kind of offense, how we do offensively. We can't turn the ball over. We need to make sure we're taking good shots, because all those things lead to transition for the other team, and so that's got to be huge for us, is making sure we are efficient with the ball so that they aren't able to get out.
And obviously you're no stranger to the opening weekend tournaments, but to have less than 24 hours to prepare for another team that has just played also the day before, I mean, what kind of challenges, or how do you guys go about trying to do the back end of an opening weekend tournament?
Yeah, back-to-back games we're used to in our conference. As coaches, we get those, get them ready early in the week, and what we'll try to do is mix in something in practice, maybe on Monday or Tuesday, that we don't really say is for our Saturday game. It's just a concept that we think that we need to work on defensively. And so we'll work on that early in the week, and then later in the week we'll really just focus on the first game. And we don't really focus on the second game until that day at shoot-around, and with our film session and scouting report, and that day at shoot-around. So there isn't a lot to prepare for the second game. It's just kind of going back to your fundamentals and making sure that we're doing what we do, and then we don't change a lot for one opponent. We try to maybe tweak a few things, but just more emphasize, okay, this is how we guard on-ball screens, this is how we guard down screens, and then just make sure that we're focused on that.
And we've talked before about just some of the newcomers to this, obviously Kiana being one of them. You talked about her, but I guess how do you think the other newcomers have kind of assimilated themselves to this team, and how do you think you see them kind of fitting in now that you have some game film to go off of?
have two newcomers in the starting lineup. Taylor McMiller is starting at the center, and she's doing a great job. She's a great backline defender, who really provides that support in the back row to prevent easy baskets, and so she rotates really well. She can change shots, she rebounds, and then her offensive production has been solid as well. So she made some huge baskets down the stretch against Western Washington. And then we know Kiana Brown, we've already talked about that she's a great scorer, and for transfers it's tough because we expect them to come in and play right away and contribute right away, but the emotional and mental side of it is tough because you don't want to, you're in a new program, you don't want to step on anyone's toes, but they're great people, they work hard, and so their teammates have accepted them. And then our freshman, Delaney McCann has been out with the illness, so we haven't been able to see her, but we're really excited to get her back soon. Hopefully we can. And then Sophie Northern is doing well. She, the physicality and speed of the game is always a challenge for freshmen, and that's probably her biggest challenge. But she